I'm preaching to the choir here. Everything about this is wrong. You know it, and I know it. But I actually know it better than most because I helped build that organization. And that's why I am almost the perfect person to discern what is normal and what is abnormal in terms of, and I want to be clear to make assumptions, okay? And we want to make any assumptions if Turning Point US.
Just when everyone thought the heartbreaking story of Charlie Kirk's widow, Erika Kirk, had finally come to a peaceful close, two of the biggest voices in media, Joe Rogan and Candace Owens, dropped a bombshell that no one saw coming. In a series of stunning new comments, they claimed to have uncovered evidence, unseen clips, unheard words, and a truth that could completely change how we see Erika's emotional tribute. Joe Rogan, known for his brutally honest podcast takes, hinted weeks ago that there was something unspoken in Erika's voice, something the world wasn't ready to understand. Now, Candace Owens has stepped in, saying she's seen proof that there's more to the story than anyone imagined. Together, their words have set the internet on fire, and the fallout has been nothing short of explosive. Fans are rewatching Erika's tribute in slow motion.
I forgive him. Which was the 21st of September, and now 7 days later.
But I want to preface, we're not awkward. We're not like weird. Cringe. We're not cringe. We're not going to be tweeting as if it's him. That's tone deaf and really disturbing. And anyone who does that's like morbidly off.
Hey, we're going to be dudes a week now. So just tell the team and make sure that happens.
3 hours of this, 2 more hours of podcasting.
There was just
Searching for clues. Social media threads are overflowing with theories. And the question everyone's asking is simple. What did Joe Rogan and Candace Owens really find? Was this an act of compassion to public figures seeking emotional truth in a moment of grief? Or have they just opened a door that was meant to stay closed? In today's video, we're breaking down everything, the new evidence they revealed, the shocking fan reactions, and the emotional storm now surrounding Charlie Kirk's widow. Because whatever just surfaced, it's changing the story in ways.
Nice rumor. It's testimony from the inside. According to a whistleblower from within TPUSA, Erika Kirk had already begun assuming CEO duties before her husband's death, making executive calls, issuing orders, and sidelining the man who
clearly deluded in the immediate aftermath of his death that I was operating under this function. I mean, I truly believed that I would be fighting for answers to what actually happened on 9/10 alongside.
Nobody expected to really understand why this story has taken such a powerful and emotional turn. You first have to understand who Charlie Kirk was and why his legacy continues to echo across the nation. Charlie Kirk wasn't just another public figure. He was the founder of Turning Point USA, a movement that gave voice to an entire generation of young conservatives. His energy, his passion, and his relentless drive to challenge the mainstream made him one of the most influential, and at times, controversial voices in modern American culture. Behind the speeches and the spotlight, though, was a man who built his life around faith, purpose, and love. That love was most evident in his marriage to Erika Kirk, a woman admired not only for her elegance and strength, but for the quiet grace with which she carried.
Factually inaccurate, right, according to the narrative. Now, let's be real clear. I don't necessarily think they know what's going on yet. There's a lot of weird going on.
Herself both in public and in private. When Charlie passed, Erika's emotional tribute went viral almost instantly. It wasn't just what she said, it was how she said it. Her voice trembled with pain, but there was warmth in every word. It wasn't a speech for the cameras, it was a message straight from her heart. Millions watched, and many said they felt every ounce of her loss. Among those who reacted was Joe Rogan, one of the most influential podcasters in the world. During an episode of the Joe Rogan Experience, he played a clip of Erika's tribute and paused. After a long moment of silence, he said something that would ignite weeks of conversation online. "There's something unspoken here." Those 6 words spread like wildfire across social media, sparking theories, debates, and emotional reflections from fans everywhere. And now, just as the noise around that comment began to settle, Candace Owens has stepped into the conversation and turned it upside down. In a recent discussion, she echoed Rogan's sentiment, claiming that she's seen or heard something the public deserves to know. Her words hit like a shockwave. pulling both her followers and Rogan's into a shared storm of speculation, curiosity, and emotion. What did Candace mean by that? What has she seen? And is this the moment when the truth, whatever it is, finally comes out?
Here is that I had assumed, clearly wrongly, that we'd all maybe be on a group chat communicating, raising hell and demanding answers from the feds, from the police, from the White House even. Certainly, at the very least, pointing out the very many holes in this story. And if any one of us had the audacity or the desire to carry on Charlie Kirk's show, that would be the appropriate venue for asking those sorts of questions. But no, I was wrong. Silence. Silence is what we were met with. In fact, I am told that these people believe.
Just when everyone thought the story around Erika Kirk's emotional tribute had quieted down, a shocking twist reignited the entire conversation. During a recent podcast appearance, Candace Owens and Joe Rogan sat down for what was supposed to be a casual conversation about faith, influence, and legacy. But midway through, the topic shifted, and what came next left everyone stunned. Candace leaned in, her tone serious, her eyes focused. She said, "When I first saw Erika's tribute to Charlie, I felt it too, that something was unspoken. I didn't say anything then, but now, I think the public deserves to know what's really going on." Joe, visibly curious, pressed her to explain what she meant. The air seemed to thicken as she continued, carefully choosing her words. "I've seen things, conversations, messages, moments that point to a deeper story," she said quietly. "It's not about scandal or gossip, it's about truth. There's something behind her strength that people haven't understood yet." Rogan didn't interrupt. He just nodded slowly, the same way he does when he knows a moment is about to go viral. Viewers could feel the tension build. Was this a revelation? A hint of something personal between Erika and the late Charlie that the world never knew? Or was it something even more profound, something about grief, legacy, and the human heart that transcends the headlines? Within hours, clips of that moment exploded across social media. Twitter, now X, lit up with the hashtag #ErikaKirkTruth. Flooded with reaction videos, YouTube comment sections turned into open forums, with fans and critics dissecting every single word. Some fans defended Erika fiercely, calling her tribute a pure expression of love and loss. Others wondered if Rogan and Candace had uncovered something deeper, a private truth hidden behind her composed demeanor. Then came the biggest jolt, a short video snippet that began circulating online. It appeared to show a previously unseen moment from behind the scenes of Erika's tribute recording. In it, she's seen wiping tears away, whispering something softly to someone off camera, words that viewers have been trying to decode ever since. Some claim she said, "It wasn't supposed to end like this." Others insist it was something entirely different. No one knows for sure. But one thing's certain, Rogan and Candace have reopened a conversation that refuses to fade away. And as the internet digs deeper, fans are realizing that what's unspoken may be more powerful than anything ever said aloud. Whether it's about hidden grief, love that outlasts tragedy, or secrets yet to surface, this new wave of attention has made one thing clear. The story of Charlie and Erika Kirk isn't over. It's evolving, layer by layer, through emotion, mystery, and a deep human connection that continues to fascinate millions. As soon as Joe Rogan and Candace Owens' clip dropped, the internet went into overdrive. Within hours, it wasn't just trending, it was everywhere. On Twitter, X, TikTok, and YouTube. The moment exploded into one of the week's most viral conversations. The hashtag #ErikaKirkTruth climbed into the top 5 trends overnight, with millions of people around the world weighing in on what Rogan and Owens had said. Some fans expressed deep empathy for Erika Kirk, saying the renewed spotlight was unfair. One viral tweet read, "She's grieving her husband, can we not turn her pain into a conspiracy?" Others, however, believed there was something deeper, echoing Rogan's words, "There's something unspoken here, and I feel it too." The digital divide was real, half the audience defending Erika's privacy, and the other half desperately trying to decode what Joe and Candace meant. On TikTok, content creators began analyzing Erika's tribute frame by frame. They slowed down her speech, pointed out subtle emotional expressions, and even tried to read her lips in that mysterious behind-the-scenes clip. Reaction videos titled, "Did you hear what Erika said? And Candace might be right about this," started racking up millions of views. While celebrity blogs and entertainment channels jumped in, headlines screamed, "Joe Rogan and Candace Owens drop bombshell on Erika Kirk's tribute." Fans are divided over the truth behind Erika's viral moment. The unspoken truth Joe Rogan hinted at, explained. In comment sections, fans shared emotional reflections about grief and legacy. I lost my husband last year, and I can see that kind of pain in Erika's eyes. Whatever she's holding back, it's her right. Sometimes the truth isn't for the world. Joe and Candace just stumbled onto something that could change how we see this whole story. Even other public figures joined the conversation. Some defended Rogan, saying he was simply being perceptive, while others accused both him and Candace of crossing a line for views. One journalist tweeted, "We're blurring the line between empathy and exploitation, and that's dangerous." But here's the thing. Controversy breeds conversation, and conversation breeds virality. Whether people were outraged, heartbroken, or curious, everyone was talking. This wasn't just gossip anymore. It had become a cultural moment, a reflection of how deeply the public connects to emotion, truth, and mystery in the digital age. Through all the noise, one thing remains certain: Erika Kirk has touched millions of hearts. And whether or not there's more to her story, her poise and pain continue to resonate with people around the world. As fans wait for more clarity, one question keeps echoing across the internet: what exactly did Joe and Candace mean by the unspoken truth?
As of the recording of this video, we're only 16 days out from a supposedly brutal, horrific assassination of the love of her life, of the father of her two children. And she's acting like it kind of didn't happen. Are we going to hear about the Romanian angels situation? Are we going to hear her address what some people are saying, that she's been banned from Romania for a certain thing that people are accusing her of? 16 days out. I would expect this maybe from somebody 16 months out. But I have grandparents, and I know people, and you probably do too, that still mourn the loss of a loved one who wasn't taken during a horrific assassination or some kind of unexpected accident, something where maybe a loved one was struggling with cancer for a couple years, going through chemotherapy, and the doctor's like, well, get your things in order because so-and-so only has 6 months or 12 months. And even after that, you don't recover like this. Even after preparing yourself 16 days out from the actual demise of the individual that you say you love, am I tripping? Or
behind all the viral clips, trending hashtags, and heated debates, there's something more profound at play, something that goes beyond gossip and speculation. When Joe Rogan said, "There's something unspoken here," he wasn't just hinting at a mystery or a secret, he was pointing to something deeper, something human. Rogan, known for his sharp mind and raw authenticity, has built a career on asking the questions no one else dares to. So when he paused during Erika Kirk's emotional tribute, when his usual quick wit gave way to silence, fans could sense it wasn't about scandal, it was about feeling. He saw what millions of others saw, but maybe only he could articulate it in a way that made people stop and think. The trembling in Erika's voice, the way her eyes glistened as she spoke about Charlie, and the split second she looked away as if holding back something she couldn't say. Rogan caught all of it, and when he finally spoke, it wasn't accusation, it was recognition. In that moment, Joe wasn't the comedian, the podcaster, or the commentator. He was a human being responding to another human being's grief. His words, "There's something unspoken here," became a mirror for everyone watching. Because deep down, we all know what it's like to have feelings too big for words. To love someone so much that even when you try to express it, it never feels enough. Candace Owens, in her bold way, picked up where Rogan left off. But she brought the fire. Her claim that the public deserves to know the truth reignited the emotion, turning Rogan's moment of reflection into a full-blown cultural conversation. But maybe, just maybe, what Joe saw wasn't a hidden scandal. It was a hidden truth of the heart. The truth that love, especially the kind built through loss, doesn't always show itself in perfect speeches or Instagram posts. Sometimes, it lives in those quiet pauses, in those tears that never fall, and in the stories we can't quite bring ourselves to tell. Joe's comment, simple, mysterious, and raw, became a reminder of something powerful. That every person, no matter how public their life is, carries private battles and emotions the world will never fully understand. And maybe that's what makes Erika Kirk's tribute and this entire moment so unforgettable. It's not just about Charlie's legacy or the whispers around what happened. It's about the unspoken truth of grief, love, and resilience that connects every one of us. As the clip of Joe Rogan and Candace Owens spread across every corner of social media, fans began connecting dots, and soon, the internet was overflowing with theories. Some were heartfelt, others wild, but all of them shared one thing in common: a deep fascination with what might really be unspoken. This one has dominated fan discussions since day one. Many viewers believe that what Joe Rogan and Candace Owens picked up on wasn't a secret, it was suppressed emotion. They claim Erika Kirk's tribute wasn't just about grief, but about a love story burdened by things the world never saw. Her eyes, her pauses, her trembling hands, fans say they reveal a depth of pain that goes beyond loss. It's not evidence. One fan wrote, "It's emotion. She's holding something in that she can't put into words." Another replied, "No, there's definitely something more. You can feel it even through the screen." Then came a more controversial take. Some fans and commentators think Rogan and Owens weren't hinting at personal matters at all, but at political pressure. Charlie Kirk's position as a conservative figurehead meant his family was constantly under public scrutiny. Could Rogan and Candace have been alluding to unseen struggles behind the scenes, challenges the Kirks faced privately while maintaining their public image? It's a theory that mixes compassion with curiosity. As one comment put it, being in the spotlight doesn't mean you're safe from pain. Sometimes the hardest battles happen when no one's watching. And then there's the simplest, and perhaps most profound, interpretation, that the truth Joe Rogan spoke of isn't about mystery or revelation. It's about the human condition, the raw, universal truth that grief doesn't have to make sense, and love doesn't always need to be explained. Maybe Rogan's words, "There's something unspoken here," weren't about uncovering anything hidden, but about acknowledging everything felt. One powerful comment summed it up beautifully. Maybe there's no secret at all. Maybe it's just love trying to find words in the middle of heartbreak. As the theories keep circulating, it's clear this moment has become bigger than a single clip or comment. It's become a mirror, reflecting how people see emotion, truth, and vulnerability in the age of constant exposure. Everyone's searching for answers, but maybe, just maybe, the real meaning isn't meant to be solved. It's meant to be felt. In the end, what Joe Rogan and Candace Owens said may never have a single, clear explanation. Maybe it was about grief, maybe it was about pressure, or maybe it was simply about love, the kind that still speaks even when words fall short. Erika Kirk's strength, her silence, and her tears told a story no headline could ever capture. And perhaps that's why this moment has gripped millions, because deep down, we all know what it's like to have something unspoken in our hearts. Joe Rogan's quiet reflection, Candace Owens' fiery conviction, and Erika's heartbreaking grace have collided into a cultural moment. One that's less about controversy and more about connection. A reminder that behind every viral clip, every story, there are real people, real emotions, and truths that words can barely touch. As this story continues to unfold, one thing remains certain: Charlie Kirk's legacy lives on through the love and faith he shared with Erika. And whether you believe there's something more, or simply a reflection of human emotion, one fact is undeniable. Their story has reminded the world what it means to feel. Now, we want to hear from you. What do you think Joe Rogan really meant when he said, "There's something unspoken here"? Was it about emotion, truth, or something deeper that we'll never fully understand? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's start a respectful conversation. If this story moved you, take a second to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more powerful stories, celebrity insights, and emotional moments that go beyond the headlines. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update, because sometimes, the truth isn't just in what's said, it's in what's felt. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and remember, some truths live in silence.